So that's raised something at the back of the seat, the thing that I thought I was going to press when it actually picked up the thing. It's raising it at the back of their seat.
Right, well, when I interacted there, it put a little, that triangle symbol for the resistance members, it comes up like a little mask over their face. So I now need to identify which ones are traitors.
Do you need anything from down here for that?
I would say so. So if you could go back to your poster, and we'll start with the cardinal. Which one was that again?
They were the cogs.
Cogs, okay, so what the cogs was, what was the description of them?
Right, so it was the armless guy, so it's the guy with the nice handlebar moustache.
Okay, right, so how do we figure out the rest of them then?
Blonde wavy hair with green hat.
Where are you getting that from?
It's one of the other cogs.
Yeah, but the cog person is the cardinal. Was there something about not sitting in front of or behind another person?
Never sit behind or in front of another resistance member.
Okay, so we need to see if we can figure out what... Well, I don't know if it means only directly behind or if on the bench behind them or what. There must be a way to eliminate it so we can identify one person for each guild.
Not sure I'm following it, to be honest.
Right, there's one person from each guild that we need to identify, but I don't know what the rules are for what counts as in front of or behind. We know it can't be the cogs, the other two cogs. So there's only two beacons. Beakers? Wooden spoons, whatever the fuck they are. So it has to be one of those two.
I think it's this bitch.
If it means he can't sit on the bench, so it's not just the person sitting directly behind, but either of the two, then it could be the beaker cardinal. Then it would have to be the paint can one behind the red, and the hammer one on the far left, the bald guy with the monocle. Then that would mean that everyone is separated by a bench. But if it doesn't, if it just means directly behind, like, then that opens up a few more options. But let's try that to start with, because I don't know how much we could narrow it down if not. So if you could describe the beaker cardinal for me, please.
Yeah, so grey hair with the two curly bits at the side.
Grand. And the paint can person in the back row, please.
Johnny Bravo.
I don't know if that did it or not. There's things lit up. There's things lit up and then it made a little clicking sound, but I don't know if that's done anything now.
Yeah, it almost sounded like something clattered, but I don't know if it was just the things going back down. I'm going to guess not, because normally it plays that wee tune when you get a puzzle right, doesn't it?
It did make a little clicking sound, but I don't know if that was just it resetting or what. Right, it's definitely Cardinal with a handlebar moustache. We know that much. So if we were to say that it just can't be someone directly behind or in front, but then does that mean it could be sideways?
So hang on, Beth, is that... It's got nothing to do with that cabinet with the heads in the room below, is it?
I'm not sure. I think one of them was the royal family, and then one was the Cog Guild, or one of the guilds, or the Hammer Guild. Hammer Guild it was.
Right, aye, sorry.
Right. Does it only say don't sit behind or in front of another guild member?
Resistance member.
Resistance member, right, sorry. Is it just not in front or behind?
Correct.
So it doesn't say that it can't sit next to them, but you'd think that would kind of be a given almost. Right, if it's only directly in front of or behind, and I'm going to assume for this attempt, also sitting on the same bench, then the only paint can it can be is... Who was that at the back? Was that Johnny Bravo in the back row?
Yeah.
Right, so that's just got paint can and cogs. Now, the anvil guy can't be green hat because she's directly in front of Johnny Bravo. And I'm going to say it can't be that person beside Johnny Bravo either, so it'd have to be either the Cardinal or bald monocle guy. And we still need a beaker, so if it was Cardinal, then it couldn't be the beaker behind that. I'm just going to end up to the same fucking conclusion that I had last time. Or it could... If it was that one... Oh, it could be that Cardinal and that person. But that's what I did. If it was them, then it couldn't be them or them. Shit. Right, I'm just going to attempt it again just to see what actually happens when I press it, because I didn't see what happened to the lights. It might give us a clue how many are right or something.
Sound.
Not you. Shit.
Does kind of sound like something drops, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. Where are you just now? Hello?
Sorry, I'm in the wee room. I was just seeing if anything happened in there when you did it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask, if the poster changed or anything like that.
Try it again. No.
Right, we could try the different combinations of guilds, but that defies the kind of the way that it usually works of there being a logical thing to eliminate them all. I'm not sure, other than trying fucking random combinations of stuff. Which I can't imagine would be the actual answer.
Do we even know how many's in the resistance?
4, because when I select 4, that's when it does its click.
Alright.
And your poster does have the 4 guild symbols. That it seems to suggest that there's one person from each guild.
Yeah, sorry. So what guild only has 2? It's the paint can, isn't it?
No, the beaker paint can has 3.
Right, so do we just try different combinations?
Possibly, but that would annoy me if we had to resort to that. There should be a way to figure it out.
Go and put the cardinals things hang down for a second. Right, nothing happened. I'm looking at the poster. I've got it in my head that there was a green kind of outline around the cogs on the poster earlier.
I think they all had a different colour, but I don't know if that's just like their guild colour or whatever.
And now I've taken my put my torch off, they've got colour again.
Right, I'm coming back down for a look. I don't know why, because there's not going to be any fucking else. But I'll just come back down again.
This beaker one that I'm in front of, the one with the grey hair and the 2 bulbs.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, forget that. That's going to be... Oh, hang on. No, I'm just back to the same one that you had earlier, I think. You want down again?
I'm here. This is starting to do my tits in light.
I think I should just go trial and error, like. I'm also knackered and I'm afraid logic's going.
I think I'm too stubborn to just go through every combination.
Unreal, but
Well, there should be a fucking logical solution. So if that is what you have to do, then I would be actually really, really fucking disappointed in them.
I know this is the question we're trying to answer, but what could the logic be? I'm not getting any more things that could give us the logic. go and send me up the stairs just so I can have a look? Cheers. Look this thing up here. When all those present are seated properly, the ceremony will commence. There's only one green light there.
That's because I've only put one portrait on.
Ah, got you, got you.
Just try to see if there's any fucking correlation between these colours for the guilds or not. So the hammer has a red outline, and the one red, like the royal family person, is in the hammer one. So whether that is who that needs to be. So that's green hat, red hair.
Do you want me to try it?
Might as well. And then that would actually eliminate 2 paint cans and only leave the one, I think. So that is green ribbon in here. I mean, the paint can's yellow here, so that probably doesn't make any difference. And then we've just got the beacon, so the one of 2 beacons, and that's like a sort of whitish blue outline. So maybe try the woman with a bun. Okay, instead try the cardinal with the 2 bulbs. No, I don't know what the fuck it's actually what we're meant to do here.
The paint can in the back row, who's that guy? Is it Johnny Bravo?
Johnny Bravo, yeah.
Fuck knows this. Even what I'm thinking is right. What's the beaker in the middle row on the other side?
Bun.
And the green hat next to it?
Green hat, blonde hair.
Kind of annoying because you don't know if it's like 1 seat behind or 2 seats behind.
Right, I think I'm close to just fucking calling it and then trying again another day, because 9 is jumping out at me and I cannot be fucked going through every combination. I cannot believe that would be... There must be something that we've missed, because it should just narrow it down to whatever it's meant to be, I'd say.
Right. I mean, I'm fucking shattered, so my kind of head's gone anyway, so I think it's probably better call it here then.
Aye, fucking try again some other time. Although I don't know that I'm gonna have any more inspiration then, but I don't know. There must be something. There has to be. I don't know what the fuck it is or where it is, but it seems unlikely that they would leave it that open to having to fucking trial and error it.
I was kind of just hoping there might even just be a pattern somewhere that kind of, almost gives you where they could be. But right, let's just call it here and we'll go again. You never know, a fresh pair of eyes when we're more awake. It might work. Although I'll probably be fucking dead for the next week after weather.
Fuck knows.
Right, let's go. Oh,
Oh, hello there.
oh, hiya.
Anything to say before we start?
It was nice knowing you. What, are you wanting, like...
Well,
Like
no,
what?
just any conversation you want to have unencumbered by having to speak one at a time on a walkie-talkie.
Nah, just fire on, fire
Right.
on. I'm sure you can get through. Perfect. Let's go. Let's do this.
Let's show this prehistoric bitch how we do things downtown.
Oh yeah, Jesus in church.
Yeah, quite fitting. I hope these cunts are already in their seats. They are not. They're not in their seats. Fantastic. Right. Do you want to send me up in the elevator again? Have you forgotten you need to press a button to speak?
Ah, yep. I forgot how to speak.
Classic, man!
Hi.
Hi. I can't actually remember what we did to open that door.
Neither can I.
Oh wait, I've got a lever/lever up here, that might be it.
Open his nails.
Open the fuck out.
Can't remember who goes where though.
Right, well we'll do the purple ones first since they're all in the front row and we just need to get the right guild.
Go for it.
Okay, so purple paint pot.
I'll get the armless one first.
Yep, just let me know when you need my ones.
Right, that's armless in place. What's next?
Purple paint pot is triangle beard.
Roger, roger. Next.
The beaker/wooden spoon is the woman with two bobs,
Hammer.
whichever one's left. This bodes well for solving this puzzle logically.
Done. Next.
Right, so I've only got one other person in the beaker/wooden spoon, so that's maybe a place to start.
Go for it.
It is the woman with the bun on the top of her head.
That was the beaker, did you say?
Yeah, so there's only one seat that she can go to.
What's the beaker look like?
It's a long, thin beaker. I don't know what it's actually meant to be. It's like a wooden spoon.
I think that's a cord, is it?
I don't know.
Right, sorted. Next.
Okay, what's the symbol next to that? Because I'll pick the women from that guild, because I think there's something about men and women have to sit next to each other.
Right, that's the wheels or cogs.
I've not got them, so you maybe have them.
Am I missing something? Have I forgotten what I'm meant to be doing?
Probably. Actually, go for the red, because there's only one red. So there's one that's in the royalty and the hammer guild. Is it a woman with ginger hair and a green hat or something?
There is one of those.
Check the cabinets, though.
Oh, the cabinets. That's better.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, Jesus. So she goes in the red chair.
Yeah, she seems to be the only intersection between the red royalty and one of the guilds. So maybe I could tell you what the female paint pot will be then, and then you can get those.
Go for it.
A green ribbon in her blonde/white hair.
Paint pot next to the red, eh?
Yeah, that's the female paint pot. And then the other paint pot behind the woman in the green hat will be Johnny Bravo with a monocle.
Do you know any of the others?
The only other thing I've got is the two posh guys are on a bench together. I can't remember exactly where they went. I can't remember if your cabinet told you which guild one of them was in. In fact, it'll have to be that last bench that's empty because the other two have got someone in them.
Right, so I'll put the two guys with the top hats.
Well, there's one guy with a top hat and a triangle beard, and then there's a bald guy with a monocle and mutton chops. So top hat goes on the right.
Put them down and then can swap them about then.
Yeah, top hat needs to go on the right as you're looking at them, and then monocle bald guy is on the left. Right, I think you don't even need to think too much about guilds for the other two because it should be one man and one woman, and they just need to go on the right bench.
Keep on pressing the wrong buttons.
Classic again. Right, that's my portraits opened up. So now we need to try and figure out this fucking resistance member thing.
Yeah.
So what was the clues you've got? It was the guild things, and it told us which guild the purple person was, and then they don't sit in front or behind. Yes? No?
Sorry, I'm speaking and not pressing the button. Men and women cannot all sit in the same bench. Only sit in spaces your guild is paid for. We need ears everywhere. Never sit behind or in front of another resistance member.
And then there was the thing with the 4 guild symbols, and one of them was purple, indicating that one of them is the guild leader.
Yeah, so the purple guy is cogs. Or wheel.
Right, so if you can describe to me what the purple cog guy is, and that's our first one.
Handlebar moustache.
Right, now, I don't know what we do from here. I refuse to start off by doing trial and error, so let's see if there's any other clues that we can find, although we did search pretty thoroughly, but before we just start trying all the different combinations, let's see if there's anything we can pick up on.
there's still a tiny bit of me wonders if it is the colour outline round these things on the wall. But
Yeah, what were the colours? That's what I was looking for, but I couldn't see anything that might correspond.
so the hammer is red, the cord beaker wooden spoon is blue, paint pot is yellow or gold, and the cogs in the wheel is green.
See, I can't see anything that corresponds with green and the guy that we've already done. I don't know if... this is confusing. Because I might have said, oh, the red hammer means that it needs to be the woman with the on the red background, but if we need a paint pot, then it's either going to be someone in front of her or behind her, so it can't be her.
Is it definitely one from each of the things, the hammer or paint pot and stuff?
I think so, because your poster, it has the resistance symbol on it and mentions all of them. I think it's got each symbol, so I'm taking that to mean that there is one of each. What colour was the beaker?
Blue.
See, the banner next to the cabinet's blue, but then it's also blue for the other fucking one as well, and it wouldn't have given us a way to differentiate.
See, in the paint pots, it can only be this other guy sitting here, or Johnny Bravo.
Yeah. What's that guy at the front? Is that the triangle beard guy?
Yeah, triangle beard.
See, these paintings aren't lined up by guild either, so I don't know if we need to use this as a clue, if they can't be behind or in front of either. Right, what was the guild that the gears? Who are the other gear people?
We've got posh guy with a hat, handlebar moustache, and pointy triangle beard. Then green hat and blonde hair.
Right, green hat, blonde hair, and top hat guy. I'm just wondering if the pattern of these paintings. See, I thought they were just lined up by guild, but possibly not. So maybe this is a way to eliminate some as well. If I say that it can't be Green Ribbon Lady because she's below the Cardinal guy that we've already got, and then it can't be Green Hat Blonde Lady or Top Hat guy because they're in the same guild. What guilds are the blonde purple woman and the bald monocle guy in?
Hammer. I don't know if I'd pressed it down there.
Both hammer.
Both hammer.
Okay, so if one of them is hammer, and right, so that'd be hammer. She can't be it anyway. I don't know how we decide which one. Where are they sitting? We've got one there and one at the back. Okay, what about the pointy beard purple and the woman with the bun on top?
Paint pot. For the pointy beard guy, and for it's beaker for the bun woman.
Paint pot or beaker, right? Okay. I'm actually not sure where I'm going with this logic, but just bear with me. it was her, then it can be her. If it's him, then paint pot. Johnny Bravo's also a paint pot. Right, so Johnny Bravo's a paint pot. What about the woman with the green hat and red hair and the two bob purple?
Green hat, red hair is Ham. Two bob is Beaker.
Right, so we've got paint can, hammer, beaker. So that could be any of those. Because it's the cogs that we've got so far.
I know we discussed this when we were playing, but when it says never sit behind or in front of another resistance member, is that meaning directly in line or just one row, or does that mean none of them are in that middle row?
I'm not really sure. That's what I'm trying to figure out, what combination of getting one from each that means that I've got them in different columns and they're in different rows down there. I'm just, my head's kind of spinning a wee bit.
So I think it has to be Johnny Bravo.
Right, so if it was Johnny Bravo, say, let's go with him as a wee tester, okay? Right, so that rules out, if I say that I kind of have say any in the same column as well, I don't know where I'm getting that rule from, but the fact that they're in a different layout, I'm just thinking. That rules out two bob and green hat, ginger hair. Let's see if that gets us anywhere.
Well, I'm thinking it could be two bob as the beaker, and then bald monocle for the ham.
Okay. I've said we've ruled two bob out, so I'll go with, who's the other beaker? Is it bun on top?
Yeah.
Right, I'll try bun on top. Which means we need a paint pot, either blonde, purple, or bald guy with monocle.
No, Johnny Bravo's paint pot.
Shit, right, sorry. What other one was, is it hammer we still need?
Hammer.
Right, so that's bald guy with monocle.
Bald guy with monocle.
Right, okay. And that actually, I don't know if I was... whether they don't sit in front or behind means at all in that kind of... Well, it's not a row, a column, rather than just directly in front of or behind, because that would put one in each column as well. And then I've got one in each column on my paintings. Oh, something's happening. Oh, that door's closed.
I can't believe you did it.
Yeah. I don't know what. That's still. I'm a little bit baffled about it, but. Yay.
But that was our first shot, so I think we worked that out.
Yeah, we must have done it. I'm just not sure if the logic is sound enough in my brain for us to do that again next time.